Hi guys, this is Prince Dykes here, the Royal Financial Investment Group, coming to you guys today with a video by popular demands about ETFs. Quick, very informational video like all my videos are. As always, if it's your first video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all the other good stuff. Leave me some feedback, comments, thumbs up, thumbs down, all the good stuff. Anyway, let's get straight to the point. What are ETFs? ETFs are exchange traded funds. Again, ETFs, the acronym stands for exchange traded funds. And okay, that's cool. What does that mean? So the beauty of ETFs is that it gives you the ability to be able to track something. For example, let's say if you want to buy a piece of gold and you're like, hey, well, you can go out and buy a bar of gold, or you can go out and melt down your ring, or you can go buy a gold coin, or you could buy an ETF that tracks the commodity of gold, or you could buy an ETF that tracks the Dow Jones. Let's say right now the Dow Jones, as you can see up here, the Dow Jones, the market is closed today, it's trading at 18,011. Let's say you're like, hey, I think the market is going to go up, I want to get an ETF in the Dow Jones. And what an ETF does is it tracks a particular index. So I'm going to type in, I type it up at the top, DIA. DIA is an ETF. As you can see, this is the Speeder Dow Jones Industrial Average. So this tracks the Dow Jones for instance, right? So let's say here, you're like, hey, I don't have 1,000. Like I just said up here, you can see the Dow Jones closed out today at 18,011. Hey, I don't have that type of money to trade the Dow Jones. I think the Dow Jones is going up. How can I invest in the Dow Jones? The Dow Jones, if you don't know what it is, or the NASDAQ, or the S&P 500, please take the time to go to see one of my other videos. But it tracks 30 companies, 30 of our U.S. major companies. You can say, hey, I could invest into every little company, but that'll cost about $11,000. Or what I can do is I can invest in the Dow Jones, and I get the benefit of all 30 companies doing good. And when the Dow Jones does good, so do I. So you come here, you can buy an ETF that tracks the Dow Jones. As you can see, this ETF is only $179. $179. And also another beauty part of an ETF is that it pays a dividend. So if you're a passive investor, you're just like, hey, I just want to put my money in the Dow Jones. And you can also gain a little dividend. Not bad, right? Look at that, monthly dividend, 31 cents per share. That's pretty nice. But anyway, let's say if you want to track gold, or you want to track the NASDAQ, or if you want to track a commodity. Let's say, Prince, I never really thought about anything. I never looked at ETFs. So right here with eTrade, you go to research, you go to products, you go to ETFs. So boom, ETFs come up. So for prime example, this is with eTrade where you can search ETFs. So now when you look at ETFs, you can say, you can go back and you can say, what ETF family do you want? Because a lot of companies out there offer ETFs. So whatever you're into, let's say you want to say, hey, I want to go with Asian gold. You know, this is my personal opinion. Let me just give you a hint. Is that I think the U.S. stock market is too high. I think the very stock market is almost, you know, well, not almost too high, but it is high. Unemployment is low. Interest rates are low. The stock market is trading at an all-time high. Interest rates is set to be raised in the summer, so the market may react a little bit. So you know, I think a lot of stocks right now are overpriced. But if you look overseas, places like Europe, Russia, China, Brazil, Venezuela, those are places that are having some hard times right now. So when do you want to invest? When things are doing good or when things are going bad? I think you might want to invest when things are going bad, right? Buy low, sell high. So let's take it. Let's say if you want to say, let's look at Europe. So let's go all fun to, let's look at this Europe stocks. So you can go here. You can say you want to, you can filter this down to, I want to go by the performance or the expense ratio, or you can go by Morningstar rating, leverage, all these other little things. But we're just going to say, let's look at an ETF that. So here we go here, right? So you can see the different things of, you know, the different stocks, ADRs and stuff like that, indexes that track the European stock. So let's take a look at the first one, for example, just for training. So boom, we have this one pulled up. I'm not familiar with it, but this is just one that tracks stocks. So right here, you can read the strategy. It'll tell you the strategy. This investment seeks to invest results that are correspondent before fees and expenses, generally the performance of an underlying index, the European, the SOX, which is the European 600 index. So this tracks the index of the European stock market, right? So you're like, I don't know what stocks to invest in Europe, but I know Europe, I think is on sale right now. I think the euro is doing bad. I want to invest my money overseas. An ETF is a good way to go ahead and invest. You can invest in their version of the Dow Jones, You can do that the same thing with China. You can do the same thing with Russia. You can do the same thing with gold, cotton, corn. ETFs just tracks a commodity or a certain index or things that you don't have to, and it makes it easy. You trade it like it's a stock. You buy it, you sell it, and it pays you a nice dividend. Hey, I want to invest in an ETF that tracks Europe because I think Europe is on sale right now, and I want to wait 5 years from now and see how it does. And along the way, you can collect a little dividend, and you don't have to worry about individual stocks, because when you buy individual stocks, it's more riskier than when you buy index. So, and it's a passive way to make a little income because you get a little dividend as the stock rebounds itself. So ETF trades like a stock. So anyway, I hope that helped you. Hope that wasn't too long and too dry, all of the good stuff. But anyway, I hope that this helped you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, like, subscribe, all of the good stuff, share. Until the next time, be safe.